Well, let's see where we left off. Doing onions, looks like. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Oh, he's trying to pick up onions when he's got cotton in him. That's why. Alright, let's head out. Oh, geez. There we go. Great. I may have to do this manually. Well, if I can get this guy to work right, I'm going to take this cotton and dump it, and we'll pick up one of those onions. Alright, let me get this truck started over here. I don't think he's running. Well, I think he's running okay. Alright. Now I gotta get rid of all that. All that cotton. So, let's see. This is what? Where the heck is this guy? Field 10? Alright, he lost his course. So that's it right there. I'm going to move it up to field number 10. And then we'll grab it from here. Hey Kerr, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Alright, now what's he gonna do? Get in my way. Hopefully not. Oh, I've got cotton in this thing. Oh, I gotta get rid of that. No, don't pull away. Don't pull away. Playing catch up. Alright, now we can start with the onions. Maybe. Oh no. Hang on. What do I need for onions? I need a special combine for onions. What happened was I did half of this field in cotton and half in onions. So we just finished the cotton half. Andy, how are you? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Glad you could make it on this unadvertised stream. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I never did do a sound check, so I have no idea. Onions. Did I get a combine for onions? Before I do, though, I need to get this guy started. And he's about out of fuel. We're going to have to get some fuel. No, it's the tractor that's almost out of fuel. I don't know why that gets turned off. The cruise control gets turned off sometimes. Alright, there he goes. Who have I got working here? Alright, Mervyn Gilmore's on this combine. Good. I finally got OBS to find my game. I couldn't get it to find my game. So I'm back on game now instead of monitor as far as the stream goes. And hopefully, I didn't realize I meant to be streaming in 1080p, and I wasn't. It was streaming on 720p, and it was due to OBS. For some reason, OBS was set to downgrade the video to 720 from whatever I was recording in. So hopefully I've got that straightened out. Get this thing put away. It's morning. It's 6:49 in the game. And I'm pretty much starting where I left off in the last live stream, which was Sunday. Yesterday, I guess. Wow, 2 live streams in a row. That's unusual for me. Hello, how are you, Miss Stilly? Mr. Stillior. Mr. Stillior. I think I just butchered your name. It does say 1080p. Oh, great, because I was concerned about that. To me, I'm playing in 4K. So if I was recording, it would be recording in 4K. But I went in, here's what I did. I went into OBS and I set all the settings in settings the way I wanted to. But there's an easy method that you don't go into settings. There's a default thing when you choose the game you want to play that automatically, if you can just check one button and it downgrades it to 720p, and I think that was checked, so it didn't matter what I said. Farm sim mining? No, I haven't. What is that? I gotta see if I can find that combine. Let me get this guy going, so I can use all the grass I can get. I can make silage out of it, sell it if I need to. Now, what do I have here? That's sugar cane. That's potatoes. No, I had another one I leased. Do I have Discord? Yes, I do. It's Just Rudeman53 like everything else I have. There's my Discord channel. Sugar beets. Alright, there is the lettuce, and for some reason I couldn't get that. Oh, I still didn't do it. I didn't upgrade it. I need to get rid of this lettuce. So I've got to do it the old-fashioned way. Because I forgot I did not go in and remod that Maurice. I needed to remod it to hold lettuce, and I didn't do it. Well, I had a good excuse. If you remember, I had trouble on the live stream on Sunday because I couldn't get the silly OBS to work. And it was like right before I started the live stream. So I had problems. And when I got off of the live stream, I went immediately to OBS and started working on it and forgot all about remodding that mod. Oh, it's not a very big map then, 1 gigabyte. Boy, some of the maps I've got are huge. So it's a map that you're using that does mining. Do you know what mod host page you got it from? I could probably look it up. Let's see. Let me get. Matter of fact, it seems like I saw something about mining, but it's kind of like when you see something in the corner of your eye. It seemed like I was looking for a map, because I'm always looking for maps, and I probably saw it and just went right on by it because it wasn't what I was really looking for. Usually if I'm looking for maps, I'm looking for a specific thing. We're going to get rid of our lettuce here. On Mod Hoster, I can probably... You found it on Mod Hoster? I can probably look it up there. Alright, let me move this thing ahead a little bit because the pipe is interfering with the truck. I just noticed. Pull it ahead just a little. We'll just keep it doing a lettuce here. So you found it on Mod Hoster, okay? I'll keep that in mind. So, what's the game? What's the map like? Can you explain it a little bit? Is it just it's got mining in it? Is what it sounds like. I need another combine. I'm going to lease this. Let's see. I needed an onion one. I'm going to lease it. I didn't have one, right? No, I don't have one. It would show right here if I did. All right, so let's lease it and then get it out on the field. Thank you, I appreciate that. Mistilior. And I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I hope I did. I don't like mangling people's names. It's something I don't like to do. Yeah, when I'm done with the stream, I'll go take a look at that. Alrighty, I'm gonna get over to field number 2 here. And start this monster up. Look at that. Oh, I love these things. Just the way they look. When they're folded up, they look like some bodybuilder that's showing off his guns. Okay. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. All right, here goes the onions. And let's see who's driving here. Ryan Bowen is on the job and ready for action. I'll be back. Terminator. Arnie Schwarzenegger. I love when people try to do impersonations of Arnie. I can't do impersonations. I don't sound anything like whoever it is I'm trying to do. And is this guy in the way? Let's get him out of the way. I need to mosey this guy to another field. See if I can get down the road without hitting a tree or a lamppost. Lots of trees and lampposts in these maps, I tell you. I don't know why they put so many trees and lampposts. I think, in one respect, in a map that is big like this, if you don't put some of the trees in, it just looks like an empty map. And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it not look like an empty map, but I think sometimes they really go too far with the trees. There's just too many sometimes. Unless it's a logging map. Well, it's just cold and foggy today, and wet. It's raining, it's foggy, it's just cold looking. It looks like winter out there today. Now, I had some flour going. What's the difference between that and this? Is this just this a bakery? This must be a bakery. So you put sugar, butter, flour, and oats in here, and it makes something. It makes biscuits. It's a biscuit factory. I've got everything but the oats. I don't think I have any oats. But you never know. I should check, because Maverick usually puts at least 100,000 of most everything in here. Although I don't know if that includes the specialty fruits like the oats and the rye and stuff like that. It may not. I don't know where I'm going for sure. Because of the trees, I can't see anything. I think I better stick to the road. Alright, I think, is this one of my fields right here? Yeah, this is the sugar cane. That's not what I want. I wanted to get to the hops. There they are. They were on my left and I didn't even know it because I couldn't see through the trees. You know, talking about FS19, because that's a big subject nowadays. People are anxiously waiting for it. The main thing that I'm thinking, and that's not going to work, is it? Okay, hops. It says they're ready, but it must not be a regular header. It must be a different header. Is it using a corn header? Whoop. Yeah, got to use a corn header. All right. Okay. Speaking of 2019, the game FS19, I think the biggest thing for me isn't all the special stuff on it. The thing that's going to be important to me is the game style, because I'm afraid that there's not going to be as much Rude Man Way playing, because I think it's going to be kind of a lot of manual stuff. Farm Dynasty is not really playing it the Rude Man way, because I have to do what the game lets me do. You have to kind of do everything on your own, and you have to do it. I mean, if you're going to plow a field, you got to plow the damn field. There's no way around it. Now, you can hire a worker now, but still, you still end up having to do something, because otherwise you're just standing there watching the other guy work. So what I'll usually do is I'll pick a couple of fields that are smaller, and I'll hire workers to do most of my fields while I'm actually doing one or two of the fields myself. Because otherwise, like I said, I'd have somebody doing the work and I'd just be doing absolutely nothing but talking. I'd be sitting in a truck somewhere just talking. Right, now I gotta find my corn header. And I'm gonna have to get my truck out there too. I think I've got several pieces of equipment that are kind of running low on fuel. So I'm watching. You guys know I play other games besides farming. One of my games that I play is Fallout, of course. And Fallout 76 is coming out, which is going to be an online game. And I can't play until the open beta comes out. And then, because I'm not playing on a Xbox, I have to wait for an extra week when the beta comes out, because the beta is going to be only for people playing an Xbox for the first week. And the problem is not that I don't have the Xbox, and the problem isn't that I don't want to pay extra money for an Xbox game when I've already purchased it for the PC. I don't mind. I've got several copies of games that I have on PC. I've got some games that I've got on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. What I don't like is the fact that I have to pay Xbox and Sony. I have to pay Microsoft and Sony once a month to be able to play these online games. Where on the PC, I don't. I can play an online game and not have to pay a monthly fee, unless it's set up with a monthly fee, like World of Warcraft is. Yeah, you could be right, Andy. I guess we'll wait and see, but you know, we'll wait and see what it looks like. But I like I said, I'm not really. I don't think for me that's going to be the big deal. I think the big deal for me is going to be the gameplay style, and it's not going to be. I don't mean to say that I don't like to play that way. It's just not my style to record that way. When I'm playing by myself and not recording, I don't mind playing more realistically and more manually. I do a lot more manual play when I'm just playing for fun. But when you try to put a video together, and unlike a lot of people, you know, I get told all the time my videos are too long. You should never have a video that long. You should only have like a 15-minute video, or maybe 30 minutes at the very most. And even a 30-minute to some YouTubers is a long video. If I was doing everything manually, you'd see me get a tractor, drive it out to the field, start it up, make 2 or 3 passes. Well, the episode's over. So I don't play that way. All right, let's let this guy go. I got to get back out to those fields and figure out, let's see, how am I going to do? Now, these combines have got a big enough bin. I don't have to worry about a truck right away. So let's get out to the other combines. And what is wrong with this? He's pretty much full. This guy's out of fuel. I got to get a truck out here. All right, what field is this? Field 10. Let me find my truck and head out to field number 10, which just happens to be right here. Well, it's kind of tough because I can't tell you how many times I've seen it. When I very first started doing YouTube, I went to a thing where it said, "This is how you do YouTube, and this is how you become successful." Almost everything they said in those suggestions was something that I do not do. I mean, if they said never do this, don't do that, I was doing all of those things that they say never do. Because I was making long videos, and they said never do that. They said never talk about your personal life, which I thought was kind of stupid, because how are people going to get to know what kind of person you is if you don't talk about yourself, or what you like and what you think? And you know, they're telling people don't talk personal stuff. Don't tell people how you think or what you believe in, because they don't want to know. They just want to see you play the game or whatever. Well, okay, I guess, but that didn't make any sense to me. I want to know about you guys. I don't know why anybody would think that, you know, somebody doesn't want to know more about me. Not that I'm anything special, that's not the point. But I'm a human being playing a game and trying to enjoy that with other people and sharing that experience. So why wouldn't I be able to talk about personal things that I'm feeling at the time? Well, that's what I think, Andy. That's what I think. You know, it's we're people playing. Normally, when you played games, you normally didn't play alone. You played with your friends. And if you didn't like somebody, you wouldn't consider them a friend, and you wouldn't play games with them. So I kind of look at it that way. You know, I'm playing with a bunch of people I'd like to have as my friends. That's kind of how I look at it. That's why I'm wondering what would ever happen if I ever got to have a big channel. Just to me, it wouldn't be fun anymore. I don't know. It's hard to say what would happen. Alright, take off combine. Now that I got that guy full up, I'm going to have to pay attention to what the other rigs have in them for fuel as I go through. Let's see. See, that one's getting a little low too. Which you would expect that it would, because these both been working together since I bought them. I should have filled that one up while he was dumping his load. Right now, what's this? Do I need this guy going? Stop driver. What's he got in him? He's got cotton in him. Let's go get rid of this cotton, because we've got to get that empty. Well, actually, I don't know if we do, because that onion combine will probably run till it's full and never need unloading. I know, sometimes you gotta wonder. I watch some guys that have like 300 and 400 people in their live streams at one time, and it's like, how do they ever see any of the chat? I have a hard time keeping up with just a couple of people. Hey, Darren. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hey, good evening, what you dingers. That there's funny. Alright, what's happening here? Okay, it's on Combine. Why is he not following ahead here? Whoa! Alright, he's going to hit that lamppost, isn't he? Sure is shooting. Yeah, there's only 3 of us in there. It's me and you and a dog named Boo, I guess. God, forget this. I'm just going out to the field. I probably don't even need to be out there, because that combine's never going to get full. This your first time on Twitch? Really? Well, it looks like you got your name okay. I wouldn't imagine anybody else would have Darren Manel though, so. Oh, I don't know what this guy's doing. Let's get out of here. Stop driver, drive now. This is the cotton guy, so we need to get him out of here. Has he got all the cotton? He doesn't have all the cotton, so why? I don't get it. Why did he not take the rest of the cotton? Well, I'll let him do the rounds and we'll find out. Yeah, driver driving the rude man way. These trucks are kind of nice. I don't mind them. The engine to me doesn't quite sound right. It kind of sounds like a gas engine instead of a diesel engine, but I guess that's okay. All right, let's move along. I need to get a truck over here. Not this one. Well, yeah, maybe this is the truck. No, this isn't the truck. I had a truck that I was using. Oh, let's continue on here. I forgot I was trying to unload this sucker. Get all this lettuce out of here. And I got to figure out what to do with the lettuce. There's got to be some kind of factory for lettuce, like maybe in some games I've played or maps I've played before. There's been salad that you could make. There was one that had sandwiches that you could make that took the lettuce and the meat and stuff like that. That's the thing with these conveyor belts. You have to keep working them manually. I can't. It doesn't dump automatically like it would if it was on a silo. The only thing I don't like about these, because you have to wait till it fills up, like there. Oh, we're done. No more lettuce. Cool. You know what that means? I can give this lettuce harvester back. Let's see. I can get rid of that. Let's return that. All right. Sweet. Okay. Oh, and look at the sugarcane guy's done. So we can get rid of the sugarcane. I don't recall where the sugarcane goes. I think it goes with the rest of the stuff too, doesn't it? Let me check. Does sugarcane go? Okay, that's onions. That's carrots, cabbage, lettuce, potatoes, red cabbage, sugar beets, washed potatoes. This is the fruit. Okay. That means sugarcane goes in the regular whatcha-dinger. Yeah, I know. I get that. I really do. I run big equipment. It isn't very fast. But this is a game, not real life. So I don't mind changing the speed of some things. Uh-oh. I forgot. The header has no collision, but the pipe does. So I gotta watch the pipe. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. There we go. This is how you do these things. Now I can put this thing away. I love this. Watch this. I just love this. It's like a bodybuilder just stretching out, showing off his guns. Ah, that's funny. There's a potato guy. Now I gotta figure out where that other... What? Is he gonna go around the circle again? I gotta figure out how to stop that. And I've tried doing this turning circle, changing it. It's 26 meters now. Do you need to go bigger or smaller? I don't know. Maybe smaller? Change it to 10 meters. I don't know if that's going to make any difference or not. Uh-oh. You got buffering? How bad? I haven't had buffering in a long time. It may not be me. The reason I say that is because I just checked my internet before I came on, and I have plenty of bandwidth. Alright, this is cool. Okay, Andy. Come on, tractor. Do something. So, Darren, are you still getting buffering? Or did it straighten out? Yeah, I'm just curious about that kind of thing because it seemed to me that I used to do, 1080p before on YouTube, and at that time I had slower internet. Now my internet is twice as fast as it was. They doubled it. I used to get about 60 megabytes per second download and 5 upload, and I was doing 1080p live streams. Now they tell you that you have to have at least 5 upload to do any kind of a decent live stream. Well, now I've got 10 upload and 100 download, and a lot of times, like, I checked before I came on, and my 10 upload was about 11 and a half. So I'm hoping that that's good enough to do a decent live stream. This game, though, is different. There you go. Could be. I blame it on Microsoft. Alright, what's this guy doing? Okay, let's see. What was I doing this way? I want to borrow this and get that trailer and see if I've got pallets yet. Where are my other trailers at? Where did I leave that trailer at? Oh, there it is. Here. I have 2 of these trailers. I don't know where the other one's at. May have to reset it to get it back over here. I don't have a truck for it, though. I need to sell some stuff, make some money. I got donuts now, though. Let me see if I can pick up donuts. What do I need to pick up donuts? Figure out where to sell them. Had to feed the tiger? Okay. That's a metaphor for something, isn't it? Maybe I don't want to know. Too much information. We used to say things like that back in the day, you know. I gotta see a man about a horse. I gotta walk the dog. And there's all kinds of junk. Here come the donuts. Okay, so when the donut gets full, it stops making them, so. Alright, good to know. Now, the thing is, where do I sell the donuts? So let's see. Might as well sell them because I don't need to store them for any reason. I need the money now. If I got an overabundance of crops and products, then... Oh, it's just your cat? Sorry, Andy. I was thinking something... I was thinking something bodily function type thing. Never mind. Let's see. Donuts. What do we do with the donuts? Donuts. Do donuts look like donuts? There's cream. I'm going to have to get animals here to do butter and stuff like that. Coffee beans. I haven't done any coffee yet. Oh, there's a salad mix. How do you make the salad mix? I got to find that place. Because I've got lettuce and cabbage now, I think. Well, no, I've got onions and lettuce. Boards. Maverick milk. What's the difference between Maverick milk and regular milk? And what's Maverick silage? It's different than regular silage. I don't know. Oh, I've lost the donuts. I can't find the donuts. Ice cream, caviar, tater chips, French fries. You can make French fries? Fruit salad and coleslaw. Oh my goodness. Look at all the stuff you can make. There's the donuts. All right. And do they only sell at one place? No, they sell at two places for the same price. The Town Bakery. Nope, this is a little bit more. And the coffee house. Let's find out where the coffee house is. If I can get around these trees where I can see something. Trees everywhere. Looking for that green thing that shines in the air. Maybe there it is, over yonder. Okay. Said that way. Man trucks are on sale. If you want a man truck, you can buy it now. If you want a female truck, you're SOL. They're not on sale. Only the man truck, not the woman truck. Try again. Let me know how it goes there, Aaron. Alright, so let me get a road that goes that way. And we're going to sell some donuts at $5.40 a case, I guess. Pallet, maybe. Sometimes I think about it. You know, I know a little bit about modding, enough to get me in trouble. And it's not like I couldn't learn. That's what I used to do. And that's what I went to school for, was computer programming, stuff like that, coding. But that's been many, many years ago. But it always amazes me what some of these modders come up with. If you think about what's in the basic game, and now all of a sudden they've got all of this stuff that they can make, and make mods to do, make donuts, and there's a donut box. I know a lot of this is skinning. You know, they have to get a skin that looks like a donut with a logo on it and that kind of stuff. But think about the work that goes in it and the creativeness that is about that. It's kind of amazing. You don't really think about that. And I wonder sometimes about people that complain that, well, that mod doesn't work very good, or I wish it could do this, or I wish it could do that. They have no idea what kind of job it is to do it in the first place. And so, you know, there's that. If they only knew. And then it comes down to, you're bitching about a mod that you get for free, and you don't like it because the donut's a different color, or you know, something like that. I think, God, get a life. All right, I should have went into this driveway here. See, I wouldn't have put trees in this area because you can't even get to the donut shop without driving through a yard. Not the damn trees in the way. Should come in and cut them out. Anyway, too many trees. I feel like, what was that movie about Mozart? And the one guy kept saying that Mozart wrote music with too many notes. How could you have too many notes? I guess you could. I don't know. I don't know anything about music. Right, so how come this guy's not done? Is this a regular combine, isn't it? I got to get a truck over here. Oh, I made $314,000 out of those donuts. That's pretty good. For just donuts. That's a hell of a lot of donuts. $300,000 for a load of donuts. I gotta make enough money to buy some animals because I don't have any animals. I'm gonna need milk sooner or later. So Andy, why don't you try that mining map and tell me what you think of it? I wonder what you mine. I wonder if you still have to farm while you're mining. Or if it's strictly a mining map. Look, those donuts look green. They look like they're spoiled or something. Alright, is it still making donuts? No, I think it's done. I'm out of something. It looks like I've still got eggs. So I must be out of something. I'll have to check, see what I'm out of. Let me pull these donuts over. And I gotta get a truck over to that. And I'm gonna have to use this one because I think my other two are busy. See if I can get over this railroad track if I drive fast enough. You can still farm on it. All right. So the next time your cat has to be fed, I'll tell people time to feed the tiger. I'll say, up. Andy had to go get rid of some beer. I could make some more milk out of soybeans and stuff, but I really need to get some animals, I guess. Let me see. I've got potatoes that are being washed, but how do they load up? That's the water. That's the water. Is it just me? Does it feel like I'm actually inside the floor? Or am I that short? Okay, so how do you get these out of here? Where do the potatoes go after they're washed? Potato input, potato input. Water input. How do you get the potatoes out? I don't see a spout of any kind. Is it outside the building? There. Here we go. Alright, washed potatoes and... what is that? Compost? I forgot you get compost for that. I completely forgot about that. But hey, I gotta get these hops first before I worry about that. Simon the Python. Gets outside. What, you just let the cat out? Is that all you do? You don't put a leash on a cat, take it for a walk? Cats are solitary creatures, I tell you what. They're persnickety. Now you wait, Andy. If you're... Hello, Dee. How are you? Dee's in the house. I was just going to say, Andy, remember the day I did a live stream? It was just me and you for like the first 2 hours. And then I happened to do 4 hours. You wait. I'll be right at the end of my 2 hours because I'm only live streaming today because Carol had to go shopping. I'm here by myself. So if she gets home, I'll probably end the live stream. But I'm hoping to get 2 hours in. And I'm going to have to laugh because you wait. About the time I'm ready to leave the live stream, I'll start getting people in. And I debated yesterday. I'm doing great, thank you, sir. You don't mind if I call you D? D is your first initial, L is your middle name, if I remember right, and Gall is your last name. But anyway, I was debating yesterday because what I have to do when I'm done live streaming is I have to put together the video if I want to put it on YouTube. Now normally supposedly, if you twitch, and I don't mean twerking, I mean live streaming on Twitch. Not that you have a nervous tick in your facial features or whatever. But if you twitch, you're supposed to be able to export that directly over to YouTube. I tried that. Last week I tried it on 3 different videos and it didn't do anything. So I don't know if there's a glitch, but I did go into the forums and they said, yeah, that Twitch and YouTube don't always get along. And YouTube's always changing stuff and then it doesn't work right and that kind of thing. So they said the best thing to do is not even try to export it. It's just to download it and then re-upload it on YouTube. Well, that's all fine and well, but it takes some time to download. The download's not that fast. Depends on whether it's a 2-hour or 4-hour or 6-hour live stream. I can call you Gall. Okay, I can do that. I can do that, not a problem. So, anyway, you got to download it. Now, once I've downloaded it, then it's just another simple matter of maybe editing it, because sometimes the first of the stream is kind of slow, and like when you first come on, you're doing a sound check and you're driving around and nobody's on the stream yet, so you're just kind of talking to yourself, and so it's not a terrible amount of time, but it might be 5 minutes or so that you're dinking around with the live stream and you know, checking the sound, that kind of stuff out. It's only a few minutes. But so I usually edit that out, and then I put an intro video on so that people know it's a live stream. It's not a video that I made. It's a video taken from a live stream. Now the debate that I'm having with myself is, do I do that with every live stream I do, or do I just take and say to people, hey, if you want to watch my live streams, get a Twitch account and come over and watch them? And then, because a lot of people say, well, I had to work, so I didn't get to see it. Well, okay, I'll take the time, put it up on YouTube, I guess. But that's got to be kind of a pain after a while to have to do that. And if I'm doing a live stream of, say, World of Warcraft or some of the other games I play, there's only 2 or 3 people that watch them. So do I go through the trouble of doing that for those? And even the farming ones is kind of a little bit of a problem for me to do that, because the time that I'm working on these, trying to carry them over from Twitch, I could be recording for YouTube other videos. So it's taking my time, my work time to do that. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Gall says I love Farming Simulator 19. Yeah, I know it is. It's typical, Andy. It's like you have to be really careful about making a YouTube video and talking about your Twitch page. They don't like it. And then Twitch is the same way. Twitch is the same way. At one point, Twitch said they would not give us credit for Twitch live stream if we were actually live streaming on YouTube and sending it over to Twitch, like I used to do. I used Restream, and I would actually live stream on YouTube, and it would be simulcast over on Twitch. They don't like that. They want you twitching on Twitch. They don't want you live streaming on YouTube and showing it on Twitch. And I can totally understand that, you know. But I'm still debating on whether I'd take the time to do that or not. I think the reason I've been doing it so far is actually, is this thing done already? Wow. I tell you, those monster combines are fast. They don't have to stop to be emptied because they've got such a big thing, you know. One of the reasons why I've been doing it is because I'm trying to build Twitch up. So I'm hoping that if I put the video up on YouTube, that people will start coming over to Twitch to watch them because they know that's where they're being made. On the other hand, you know how people are. If they're able to watch it on YouTube, they may never come over to Twitch. They'll just say, I'll just wait till he brings it over here. So that's why I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just Twitch and leave it here. And if you want to see it, get a Twitch account and come over. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know what I should do. Like I said, I've been doing it so far because I want people to know that I'm over here doing this. Through a YouTube app? Huh. Yeah. Ow! I keep forgetting that the pipe has collision on it. But I gotta get this over to the... You know what? Rather than fight these trees, let me just pretend nobody's watching. And actually, I don't think anybody is. And I'll run over here. Oh no, I did this before. Oh, I forgot. Dang it. I shouldn't have done that. I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. I might have lost all my onions. How did I get that thing to open the last time? I got it to open the last time. How did I do it? First need to unload. I know, I'm trying to. How did I do that? How did I get it to unload? Lower the harvester. It won't let me do that. Hire a worker. Can't do that. Oh, how did I do it? Oh, man. I just messed up big time. I keep forgetting about that TARDIS, how it works. Now, I did this before, and I finally got it to work, and I can't remember how. What did I do? There's the onions. Let me get the truck over here. Maybe I had to have the truck. Maybe having the truck over here will help. You switch PC and it seems better, so you're not getting buffering anymore. I don't know if you can do that or not. I know, but I did it the other day and I got it to work and I can't remember how I did it. Darn it. Because I was so worried I lost all my crops, which I probably did, but... I can't remember what I did. I started punching buttons and something happened. Let me see if I pull a truck over here. Doggone it. Why don't I think before I do stuff? Because I was talking and reading chat. I'll blame it on Microsoft. It's Microsoft's fault. Alright, where's the trigger here? It's not going to show me a trigger because I don't have anything in the truck. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, let's try this. See if I can get this thing to open up. Can't drive straight. Open up, open up, open up. Give me my stuff. Okay, put the pipe out. No, put the pipe out. Won't do that. There! What button was that? I don't know what button it was because I'm just punching keys on my... Oh no! I don't know what button that was. I think it was B, but I'm not sure. That's the button I use to lower the header, whatever button that is. See, I don't use keyboard. I can't reach my keyboard. Okay, Andy, remember you can actually make it work. I just don't know because I don't have my... I'm not using a keyboard, so I don't know what button that is. But it's the button on my wheel that I normally use to lower whatever's in front of the tractor or back of the tractor. So I don't know what key that is. I'd have to look at my bindings, and I don't want to go out of the live stream to do it. Let me see. Unload. That's not it. I don't know what it is. Let me look at a tractor that's got something on the back of it. Okay, wait a minute. Right here. Okay, lower pickup is 21. That's my button. 21 is my button. But let's see. Lower pickup. It's the V. V is in Victor key. So if you hit V, it'll do that. It'll let it work for you, Andy. So there you go. Learn something new every day. Well, maybe. I don't remember learning anything yesterday. But tomorrow's another day. Maybe I'll learn something tomorrow. Okay, Darren, what are you getting buffering on? Are you on a PC or Xbox or... I know that that some people watch on an Xbox. Alan does. He only... I don't think he has a computer. I think he has an Xbox because I talked to him one day and he said he wasn't able... He hadn't been here for several days, and I mentioned something in a video about it. And he contacted me, saying, yeah, I haven't been able to watch any videos or do any games because my Xbox was out. Hey, Joe. How are you? Joe Dokes is here. I'm debating whether to drink my last Mountain Dew. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna have a root beer today. Yeah, I haven't had a root beer in a while. All right, soup du jour. Soup du jour is Diet A&W root beer, and it's just as cold as a Mountain Dew, just as refreshing. The only difference is the A&W has a little bit of nostalgia to it. We used to get root beer, A&W root beer, when I was a kid. We're playing Little League, hardball baseball, and we'd practice at the school at night or in the afternoons and on weekends, and the coach would send his wife down to the local A&W with a gallon jug, an empty gallon jug, and they would fill it with A&W root beer. They'd bring it back to the ballpark, and when we were done practicing, we'd all sit down and have a glass of A&W root beer. I'm going to have a ton of onions. Literally. Figuratively. More than a ton, obviously. I had a lot of leaves in there, didn't I? Obviously, figuratively. Actually. Friendly. There's a lot of leaves around. You just don't think about it. Silently. Liver and onions. That reminds me of my youth, having liver and onions. Oh, how many do I have left? Oh my God, what a job! I'm tired. I feel like peeling his sugar beets. Persuader that fiber broadband. Do you have it available to you? In my area, we don't have it yet. Fiber optics. It's not here yet, but I'm in a very small community on the coast. There's no real big towns around. My hometown here, where I live, is about a little over 5,000. The nearest town to me, maybe 10,000. Or less, and then the town to the south of us is in between that, and that's the coast. We don't have it. The nearest large excuse me, the nearest large town to us is Portland, and it's 100 miles away. There's Alan. Hey Alan, what's shaking, buddy? Andy, what do you get in upload speeds? Do you know? For live streaming, upload is the important thing because you're having to stream up to a server. And you have to do any kind of a stream, you have to have at least 5 up. I've got 10, so I'm doing a little bit better. I think you've got what Scorpion has. Because he just upgraded. But I have no idea when they're going to get fiber optics where I live. It's, they have to rewire everything or dig ditches or whatever the heck they have to do to put fiber optics in. If I'm not mistaken, it's fiber optics is underground, isn't it? Guess that's it. I'm done with onions. Alright, let's get this onion guy put away. We can send him back because I just leased it. There you go. Bye-bye, onion guy. There he goes. Now, let's get back to the field. Is this guy... Oh, come on. I just don't know what to do with these guys that are going round and round in circles. I tried changing the turning circle to see if that would do it. I put it down to 10 meters. That didn't seem to do anything. It was already up to like 26 meters before. You put it at 30 meters. I don't think it makes any difference because I'm not quite sure what that really does. I have tried, when I build the thing, I've tried to space out the start and the stop farther to see if that made a difference, because at one time I thought I was putting them too close together. Maybe the too close together is the better thing. I don't know. Darn it. Got to figure something out though, because that's really frustrating. Let's see, this guy, I need to get over to somebody. I think the combine's getting low on fuel. So while he's sitting there waiting for the trailer to come along, let's see if we can fuel it. I'm gonna have to stop it. Oh, no, wait a minute. I don't have him on a course. I've got him hired. So we'll just do this. I did, Alan. I chose root beer today, and I had a story that you missed about my nostalgic time as a young man playing hardball baseball and drinking root beer. So you missed it. Too bad, buddy. It's my fault because it's just not a scheduled live stream. I told you I'm trying to live stream more often. Now the thing is, my wife went shopping, so I didn't have anything else to do. And because I hate to tell you, but I have a honeydew list. A lot of people will talk about having a honeydew list. And when they do, I think they're talking about, yeah, yesterday my wife gave me a honeydew list. Unfortunately for me, my honeydew list is about 20 years long. I would say 20 years old, but that's not true because I've been working on it. So now I say it's 20 years long. I've only got one Mountain Dew left, Andy. I'm trying to save it for a special occasion. But I've also got a little a bottle of tequila in here I'm saving for a special occasion. Yeah. What is it? Patron? Tequila? Tequila Silver Patron. It's a cute little bottle. Kind of looks like I don't know what the hell it looks like. It's a cute little bottle. I went to a Mexican a Mexican wedding for a relative, and they were passing these out for everybody to drink to celebrate the new couple. So I got one of those, saving it for a special occasion. Now I got to find out. There's a lot of other stuff that needs fuel, so I'm gonna have to watch. Okay, that guy's got the canola going there. Let's see. What did I have going? I've got corn going over here. Now that I've got. Oh, I got to go check on the hops feller. He's probably waiting for this truck here. Yeah, and Andy was helping me sell donuts earlier, Alan. Ran over and sold a whole bunch of donuts. Made some pretty good money on it, too. I did a load of donuts and made $317,000 on it. I think that's what it was. I might be dreaming, but I think that's what it was. Yeah, we'll try that and see what happens, Darren. You could be right. I don't know. 26 meters is big. I don't know. But we'll see. Oh, I'm running over my sugar cane. Notice I didn't call it rice. I usually always call it rice. Why, I don't know. I just do. It's only one of the many strange things a rude man does. Converts rice to sugar cane or vice versa. 314. Andy was keeping track. So 314 off of a load of donuts. Now the next time I won't get that price because I probably flooded the donut market. So I'm thinking perhaps what I should do. Let's see what the price of donuts is. Wow. Wait a minute. The price of donuts went up, didn't it? Wasn't it only 4 something before? Now it's 5, or am I wrong on that too? That's still a pretty good price. I'm going back. I got another load out there of donuts, if I can find it. It's not a full load. Darn it. I got to find out what I'm missing. I ran out of something. Okay, I know I've got eggs, and I know, let's see. I've got, oh God, I just had whiplash. I got a little flour left. It's sugar. I'm out of sugar. I've got vegetable oil. I've got milk. I got water. And I've got eggs and flour, so I need sugar. So I might as well sell the donuts, I guess. And then we'll make some more. $5.24. Okay, so it did go down a little bit. Merstilior is back. How are you? Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Oh, this is my field too. What's on it? I'm gonna have to check. I planted all these specialty crops that take special combines that I have to lease. So I'll have to find out what's shaking on that field there. And it seems to me like I was doing I need corn because I need to do some fish, and I think they take corn. I didn't even know fish ate corn, but evidently they do. You give fish corn, and it makes fish. I don't know. Actually, you're not making fish. The fish is already there. What you're doing is you're feeding the fish, and it's a hatchery. So I said at one time, I said, oh look, why would it take corn to make fish? Well, it doesn't. The fish are already there. They just eat the corn and make more little fishies. Evidently, corn is a fish aphrodisiac. That's the only thing I can figure. When was that, Andy? When did you do that? Recently? Stupid lamp post. Oh, now I'm stuck. Shoot. I think I just high centered. I think that's what happened. Now I've got hops too, so I can start making some beer. Well, I think I need more than just hops to make beer. Well, the wheel lasted 6 weeks. Uh-oh. The wheel lasted 6 weeks and broke. I've had my wheel for like 3 or 4 years, and I think I'm lucky because I had. I've talked to other people that had the wheel and things kind of broke on it. There's a transformer on the wheel that I'm using, the Logitech. There's a transformer. This is coffee, and I guess the transformer goes out on people. I'm lucky. Transformer hasn't went out on me. But what I think the people that I talked to had their wheel years before I bought mine. I bought mine as a G27. I bought mine just before you can't get them anymore. And I think maybe the transformers were, it was a newer model of the G27, and the transformers they knew they had a problem with and fixed. That's what I'm thinking, because I haven't had any trouble with it. And I know that's what was going out on other people's G27s. Now, I guess there's a G29. I tried it. It seemed to me like it was made more for. This is just my personal opinion. I'm not stating facts. It seemed to me that it was made more for racing games like Forza and whatever that racing game is. And I didn't like it because I was used to the one I'm using. I guess there's now one called a 920 out. I haven't even seen it yet, so I have no idea what it does. What am I looking for? Because I don't know. I can't do this. I don't know what I'm looking for because I can't remember what I planted. I'm looking for field 7 and field 6, I think. Right, so I've got carrots. I think I've got carrots on both fields. Okay, that's not. That was something else. That was hops. But I think I've got carrots on both of these two fields. Yep, I do. So I need a carrot one. I need a carrot, sugar beet, onion. And I have to find out what that... You can make coleslaw and you can make salad. So I've got to figure out where that factory is. I'm going to lease this. I don't want to spend my money on it. Go run around and find that. You got your money back. Well, that's a good thing. Cool. Glad to hear that. A lot of times they won't give you your money back. They just give you an exchange. Well, now I beefed this up a little bit to 30 meters. Let's see what happens. What's this? Oh, I don't need this anymore. This field number 2, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start seeding this guy. And let's see. What's on this? Triticale. This is Triticale. I remember because I didn't plant this. I bought this field and it had Triticale on it. Right now I don't know, but I think I've got a combine. Adam, hello, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Appreciate that more than you know. I really do. Alright, so I don't know if the 30 meters is going to fix this. Doesn't look like it. Maybe. Maybe. Nope, it's not. Alright, let me boost it up to 40 meters. Good Lord. Where's he going? Back that way. There you go. Who's working this one? Alan Myers is working this one. Oh, I've got pallet boards to pick up too. Oh, I got to do that too. Right now I don't need pallets, but I will need them. Okay. All right. Let's get this guy over to field number 2 and start seeding. I don't know what I want to seed though. Oh, sunflowers, potatoes, sugar beets, cabbage. Do I have any cabbage yet? Put weight on the arms and trailer on the weight. I don't know if I can get through here with this big guy. I haven't done any hemp yet. Lettuce I did already. Don't need grass. Sugar cane I've got. Oats. What did I need oats for? Oh, there's a bakery up here that makes something out of oats. Let's do some oats. Why not? You know what I'd have done if I made that? It's a bakery that makes biscuits out of oats and other things. I would have made oatmeal cookies. That's my favorite, by the way, oatmeal cookies. That was my dad's favorite cookie, and I never knew it for the longest time. And when he was ill, just before he passed away, I brought some oatmeal cookies because that's my favorite. And they were ones that I bought. They were huge oatmeal cookies. And I found out that was his favorite. He said, "Oh, you brought me my favorite cookies." "Really?" I said, "I brought you my favorite cookies. I didn't know they were yours." So I found out something new. I love them. I like oatmeal oatmeal cookies with raisins in them. So, all right, here we have oats. Let's get started on this. And who's working this combine or this seeder? We got Josh Cantlin is on job and ready for action here. All right, where's my truck? Over there. I'll have to try that, Darren. There's been times I've had to do that for some other reason too, and I can't remember why. All right, here, let me show you what Darren's talking about here. We got these weights that have the 3-point hitch, but they also have a hitch on the front of them. So let's just buy that one just for hoots and giggles. And then grab our overloader. Let's try this one. Well, we don't need this one. He's not doing anything. This guy here. Now, wait a minute. Did he just work, or is he coming back for more? He's coming back for more. All right, let's go get a weight and we'll try that out. We're real close to the shop, so we should be right in front of us here. We'll grab a weight and extend that bar out a little. Oh, this isn't it. Sorry. Right here. Alright, let me drop the trailer. We'll go back and put that weight on the 3-point hitch. Oh, that silly guy's right in the road. Good thing there's no collision on it. Let me see here. Okay, I gotta get it from the other side anyway. Well, that didn't do me any good. Oh, jeez. Now I really got it miscombobulated. Now I got to get it from this side. Oh, man. Alright, let me push this guy out of the way. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Dang it. Now I'm in trouble. I can reset that, though. Now it's hooked to my tractor. Let go! Get out of here! I'm gonna have to reset it now. Okay, so what that's gonna do is it's gonna extend the bar a little bit, like Darren said. So let's go. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Hang on. What'd I do? Trip that thing? Okay, hang on. Is that a ball hitch? That's a ball hitch. I don't think it'll work. Maybe. It did. Never mind. But it doesn't look like... No, wait a minute. That doesn't look right. That didn't work. Okay, hang on. I gotta fix that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I think I've got a ball hitch on there and I need a pin hitch. So let me unhook from that. Boy, this is kind of convoluted. Now we're going to customize this. I'm pretty sure it's got a ball hitch on it. Well, it says pin hitch, ball hitch, pin hitch. Customize. See, it already has a pin hitch on it. It's not going to work. It already had a pin hitch, so why is that not working? Any ideas, anybody? Andy's crying. Okay, why is this not hooking up here? Yeah, see, it's not. It's going all the way to the tractor. It's not working. Let me drop that weight and see if that makes a difference. Should hook up right there. Nope. It's just dropping the dang thing. Lower the weight. Yeah, I know. It's not working though. Not working. Alright, well that's not going to work. I just shut that thing out. Pardon my French. Well, I think something else. Now this tractor always kind of looks a little strange to me. It looks like the wheels are too big. But I don't know. I think this tractor is based on a Fendt tractor. Try another weight. Yeah, I will. I'm frustrated at it now. What do the other weights look like? That's an Agco. We've got a Swir or Sur. A Sur. We could try a Sur one. They're all the same. They're a pin hitch. But I'll have to try them, I guess. What's that one? That's a weird looking thing. That one's a different looking one. There's a Klaus one. I could try one of those, I guess. Well, I'll keep working on it later. I'm kind of... didn't work. It might work with a different weight. Yeah, I really thought lowering the weight would work, but that didn't do it. It could be the mod too. Now what's he doing? Now I've really messed him up. Might have to go back to just using trucks in the fields. Although most of the time the overloaders work okay. I just like doing something different once in a while. Use the overloaders. I don't do it on very many farms. Alright, let me get this guy. I'm going to run over and get some pallet boards and start making some pallets, because I'm going to need them sooner or later. I'll try a sewer one next time. Now, what's that factory? Is this the fish place? No, this is Ben and Jerry's. Okay, that's an ice cream place. I don't have any animals yet. I need to buy some animals. Get some milk and butter and cheese, and we need a little bit of cheese for the wine we're gonna make. Wine and cheese. I'm a good winemaker. I wine all the time. There's my fish place, but I don't have any corn. I don't think. I'll have to check. There may be some corn in the bin. There's the caviar place, and there's the fish seller guy. Took a shortcut. Almost got stuck. I have milk at the mill. I'll check. Alright, hang on. I gotta do my thing. This is my thing. Let me get a running start here. I love doing that. '99 Ford Ranger, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Alright, there we go. We got some boards. We're going to run them over here and throw them and make some pallets. I know I'm going to need them. I've been lucky so far that I haven't needed pallets, but I'm going to, so might as well get some being made. Right-o, there we go. I think I still... Do I still have trees up there? No, did I pick up all the trees? I think I did. I shouldn't be saying trees. I'm not picking trees up. I'm picking logs up. I gotta come back and take the stumps out, but that's a job for another day. I gotta get back to my... I need more equipment. I've got these huge fields, and I don't have enough equipment, so I'm gonna have to sell some stuff and buy some more equipment. I only have 2 combines. By the way, I have a new combine, a new mod I picked up the other day. Haven't used it yet. Unfortunately, it has a different... what the heck am I doing? It has a different size... now, I showed just to you before, but this is a different mod. The one I had before is by the same mod maker. Custom Modding and RZR Modding get together. They make this thing. This is the 700 series. The one I had before was the 600 series. This is the 700 series. It's a very nice mod. The detailing in it is really good. The only thing that's bad for me right now is I have those Closser, those class ones, and this is a different size header. So the headers aren't going to match up. So if I'm using Courseplay, then they're not going to match up. You know what? Let me buy one. I won't mind using it it's not going to match up. But then a lot of these big fields I'm not using courseplay on. I'm just hiring a worker. Let me get this, and I'll show you what the mod looks like. Okay, the first thing is I want the bigger engine, so I'm going to do that. But if you look at it, starts off with the 760. What's the name of the loading wagon mod with the racks on it? I don't know. It came with the Maverick's farm. It's the only thing you can use on this for a lot of the stuff on this map. I think it's in the regular tippers. It's right here. It says Flegel BD pallet trailer. This one was specifically made for this map. It's the only place I've got it. I've been taking it out, putting it in some of my other farms, but it doesn't work for a lot of stuff. It does work for everything on this one. But anyway, this combine, you can do 760, 770, and each time the horsepower goes up. You got the 780 and the 790. I'm going to go with the 790. Standard wheel is fine with me. You can do double wheels, twin wheels. You can do a track, I think. This is the GPS. It's just cosmetic, but you have to pay for it. It's up here. There's a cosmetic Starfire GPS on it. The logo, you can have these logos on, the custom modding and RZR. Doesn't matter to me, so I didn't put them on. You can number the combines, so I'm going to number this one number 1 in case I buy another one. You can have a standard pipe or an extra long pipe. I'm going to go with the extended pipe. Then they have a static grain tank, just like the other mod that I have like this, which means that on the grain bin up here, it's either open all the time and you can't change it, or it folds up. So I'm going to do the fold up one just because I think it's cool, and we're going to buy that. And then let me get a header for it. This mod's a little bit different than some of them because you have to have it's actually 2 mods. One mod is the harvester, and the other mod is the header. So it comes in 2 different mods. When you find this online, it'll be 1 download. No, it's not. There's 2 downloads, I think. Well, anyway, it's 2 different mods. We're gonna do that. It's a different size. I think it's 39 feet. I don't know what that is in meters, but I think it's smaller than the cloths that I have. Go take a look at it. No, the loading wagon for straw, grass, and etc. Are you talking about in a forage wagon? That? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about thing? That's just a crone. It's going to be in loading wagons. And there's 2 versions of it. One of them has these long boom on it, and this one has a shorter boom on it. The boom is not necessarily, there's no collision on the boom, which is kind of nice. The thing is that it's really not functional either. The thing would work even if you didn't have the booms on it, because it's just set, the pickup is just modded to pick up a wider area, and then that comes down for show. It's just cosmetic, and the twines twirl and all that kind of stuff. Did I say twines? I meant the tines. Where's my new combine? He's still running in circles. Doggone it. I gotta fix that. I don't know what causes it. I don't remember having that problem. When I used to do a course, I used to put the start and the stop real close together, and I never seemed to have any problem. And I started doing it wider because I thought there was a problem with it that way, and I don't know, maybe I was wrong. Alright, here's my new combine. Let me put this together and I'll show you what it looks like. Only other thing I don't like about it is I like combines that have the wheels on the headers, and this one doesn't. It's a smaller combine though, so you have to have a trailer if you're going to do it legit and not teleport everywhere. Alright, let me pull this out. We'll take a look at it. Alrighty then. You can open it up. There's the grain bin that unfolds. It's got this detail on it. It's just kind of nice. It's really well detailed. Look at that guy sitting in that thing. He's leaning forward like, man, I'm ready to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, boom, I'm off. All right, so the detailing is really nice. You've got that thresher wheel there. It's going around. There's that side. There's the satellite thing we put on right there. That big yellow thing. And then the header's just normal header, but it's got pretty good detailing on it. If you look at the belt actually looks like a nice belt, not just a painted, cardboard thing. It's a really nicely and well done combine. I actually have not used it physically on a field yet, so I guess I could. I've got a field ready to go, that Triticale field. Let me jump over there real quick. I'm running out of time here. Let me run over to, was it 7 and 6? Nope, that's carrots. Where's the Triticale? It was field number 3 is what it was. Let me run over to field number 3. Alright, let's see how this thing works. And I like the extra long pipe. It helps you out as far as the pickup trailers and trucks that are coming in to get the crop. Gives them a little bit more room to maneuver if you have a longer pipe on it. That's just my opinion, but I think it works better. And there it goes. Who's driving this, by the way? Let's see, we got Andy. Andy, you're on the job here. But see, the detailing is really nice as far as the, you go, Andy. Seems to run pretty good. I've got it modded for 24 miles an hour, 23, 24. Andy's on it, man. Yeah, it's a nice combine. I really like it. Now I have 2 of them because I have this one and the 600 series one, which was equally as good detail. It's the same mod author. So if you need a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller one. I don't have that one in this map because I didn't plan on using John Deere's in here. I didn't. I've got one map I'm using probably nothing but John Deere on, and that's why I used it over there. Anyway, there you go. Cedar's doing well. This guy's done. Let's get these hops out of here. Now we've got fixings for beer. I think it takes more than just hops. Can't recall. Every map's a little bit different. Sometimes it's hops and water, and sometimes it's hops and barley, and sometimes it's wheat, hops, and barley. I think the one that I had that was wheats, hops, and barley, there were actually 2 different kinds of beer. There was Bud and Bud Light. Whichever one was the light, I'm thinking was, the barley maybe was the dark beer or the regular beer, and the wheat was the white light beer. Don't know, but there were 2 different kinds. Why is this not taking my hops? Because he's full, that's why. He's full up. Can't take no more. Surprised those donuts sell for such a price. Must be a lot of people eating donuts on this map, in this village. Good timing. Looks like the wife just got home. I think she's got a bunch of groceries for me to pack in. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a stream. And I want to thank everybody for coming in. I hope you had a good time. And I hope to see you again next time. And if you haven't, take a look at my YouTube page if you want to see more videos. I do a lot more games over there and stuff. So anyway, thanks everybody for coming in. Keep me company. I really appreciate it. And I want to wish everybody a good night. See you next time.